For centuries, Morocco's Atlantic shores were haunted by the shadows of sails on the horizon. Villagers held their breath when the lookout towers sounded the alarm. The Corsairs were coming. These were the Moroccan pirates, daring, relentless, and feared across all Europe. Origins. The rise of the Corsairs. It all began in the late 15th and early 16th centuries, when the flames of the Spanish Reconquista devoured entire communities. Driven from their homes, thousands of Muslims and Jews fled south across the Strait of Gibraltar. Among them were seasoned sailors and desperate men who had nothing left to lose and every reason to strike back. While European ships brought gold, silver, and spices across the oceans, Morocco was sidelined, watching foreign wealth flow past its coast. But the sultans knew, if they could not join the trade, they would seize it by force. The birth of a republic of outlaws. At the mouth of the Bou Reg River, the twin cities of Rabi and became the pirates' lair. In the early 1600s, thousands of expelled Moriscos built a fortified haven unlike anything Europe had ever seen. The Republic of... It wasn't mere anarchy. This was a republic with laws, councils of captains, and coins stamped with their own authority. Here, vengeance and ambition ruled. From their harbors, swift xebecues and brigantines slipped into the night like phantoms, vanishing into the Atlantic swell. Some ships would reappear weeks later with sails heavy with loot, gold, silks, and weeping captives chained in the holds. The economy of fear. European sailors dreaded the sudden appearance of Moroccan corsairs. They called them the sea wolves. And for good reason. Under letters of marque issued by Moroccan, the corsairs were legally sanctioned predators, free to hunt Christian ships and coastal villages. Those unlucky enough to be captured faced the grim bagnios, massive slave prisons where ransom was the only hope of freedom. Stories of entire villages in Ireland and Spain being dragged into captivity became part of European folklore. Dark warnings whispered to children at night. Moulay Ismail, the Sultan who ruled the waves. The 17th century saw Morocco rise to unmatched power under Sultan Moulay Ismail. His rule was long and iron-fisted, more than 50 years of ambition and conquest. While he built palaces in Meknes, his corsairs kept the oceans boiling with raids. European nations, exhausted by constant attacks, often preferred to pay tribute rather than risk destruction. Some even signed treaties promising protection, only to discover the corsairs were as unpredictable as the sea itself. Daring raids that shook Europe. In 1627, Moroccan and Algerian pirates sailed farther than ever before, striking the icy shores of Iceland itself. Hundreds were seized in a single raid. Men, women, and children wrenched from their homes to vanish into slavery. Closer to home, the coasts of England and Ireland were never safe. Villagers huddled behind walls, watchers scanning the waves for black sails and the sudden eruption of cannon fire. European fleets tried to retaliate, unleashing thunderous bombardments on Antibes, but the corsairs' fortresses held firm, their defenders as relentless as the tides. The end of an era. By the late 18th century, the golden age of Moroccan piracy began to fade. European navies grew stronger, their ships bristling with cannons capable of leveling entire ports. In 1816, the massive bombardment of Algiers signaled that the age of the corsairs was ending. One by one, treaties were signed, tribute ceased, and Morocco slowly abandoned large-scale piracy. The great days of its republic faded into legend, legacy. Today, the cannon-marked walls of Rabi and still stand, silent witnesses to an age of daring raids and fierce independence. The Moroccan corsairs left behind a legacy woven from ambition, survival, and the unquenchable thirst for freedom. Their story is a reminder that even the most powerful empires could be humbled by the courage of those with nothing to lose. If you enjoyed this tale of adventure and intrigue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to discover more hidden histories and epic stories from around the world. Hit the bell icon so you never miss an episode, because the past is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered.